Ihe menu na abalị ụnyaahụ ka m bụ keke m wee palụ nwanne m nwaanyị a wee na-anata nne Igbo ka ndị ọpụ onye maka na ọ na-awụ ejeje gbaa ụzọ Amawbia roundabout ndị polisi a na-anọ ebe ahụ na-adị enyere nsogbu agachi ezisizi anyị kwụọ ụgwọ so amara na taịm adịghị aga nsogbu wee sị ka nje gbaa ụzọ Agụọka elutezie m n'ebe ndị polisi na-akwụsị sekuriti post ebe ahụ na-eche ndị nwaghachiri tọọchị wudo n'anya nchekwa ma ọ nọliteghị emelitezi nwaba na breki awụ atụgara n'ime keke mgbirigburigbu ọ bụrụ na ndị Hausa ndị Fulani hasmen ele a ka esi wee kechie m aka nna abụọ ka ege m aka azụ a na-akwado igbu anyị a na-akwado n'abalị ka a sị na anyị egbu anyị ma ọ na anyị wetara 50 million ka m na-agwago n'abalị ka a disaidi ka egbuo anyị ibu na egosiri anyị bụ ma ọ wepụtacha ya na ile egobe tata dị ihe
GGM, uniting the people for good governance.
Good evening, viewers. This is BBI Channel 1. You're welcome back again on our live interactive section. I still remain to Chinedu Peters, the host on GGM Hour, where we tell you undiluted truth. This evening, we're going to discuss something very important, which is the primary responsibility of every government to protect lives and property. And the updates as we're having it in Anambra State, following the rescue of some 2 young people in Oka by men of community vigilantes. And this is how we got the information, and we're bringing it to you so that we can interact on why the government of Anambra State and that of the Southeast by extension would not ban and enforce the anti-open grazing law. Let us take a look at this their account and what they have experienced in the hands of these armed Fulani herdsmen in Oka. I'll be right back. Don't go away.
Biko, nna kedaba.
Aba onye kachukwu achuke. Abu onye nyise.
Okay. Nne kedaba.
Chineke mefuna.
Yes.
Onye ebe na ebe bata ebi m na Igbo.
Okay. Anyị bata n'ime ọbịa anyị bụ ndị ayọm na ọkpala vigilante group. Dunwe ebe. Wee na-arasa aka maka anyị Fulani na-emege. Ọbụza ka eji unu eji. Ọkụ ihe mere ka ọla anyị ibe mere.
Ihe menu na n'abalị ụnyaahụ ka m bụ keke m wee palụ nwanne m nwaanyị a wee na-anata nne Igbo ka ndị ọpụ onye maka na ọ na-awụ ejeje gbaa ụzọ Amawbia roundabout ndị polisi a na-anọ ebe ahụ na-adị enyere nsogbu agachi ezisizi anyị kwụọ ụgwọ so amara na taịm adịghị aga nsogbu wee sị ka nje gbaa ụzọ Agụọka elutezie m n'ebe ndị polisi na-akwụsị sekuriti post ebe ahụ na-eche nche ndị nwaghachiri tọọchị wudo n'anya nchekwa ma ọ nọliteghị emelitezi nwaba na breki awụ atụgara n'ime keke mgbirigburigbu ọ bụrụ na ndị Hausa ndị Fulani hasmen ele a ka esi wee kechie m aka nna abụọ ka ege m aka azụ kedu nwanne m nwaanyị ihe nke so wee dula anyị wee baba ime ọbịa si ime ọbịa to ime ọbịa ele a ka esi wee jegide wee bata na owu kọmpi anọzi na-ewuzi na-ekpezi ekpere ọ dịka awụtụrụ ndị vigilant group ndị Ọka aba wee dula anyị shift anyị na nwa ụlọ so megidezi anọzi gbirigbirigbirigbiri ọsọ yọtọghị na amara m nọ ndị sekuriti na-achụ yọtọghị na ele aka isi wee muvuo anyị wee dịkwa frio biko Arizochukwu ekene m nnọọ unu n'ihe unu amara na sekuriti ka na-enwe taịm ime ụdị iwe amara m nke mmadụ mwefute taịm bara n'ime ọhịa je na-eche eke ime ọhịa
Ọ na-akwado igbu unu.
A na-akwado igbu anyị
a na-akwado n'abalị ka a sị na anyị egbu anyị ma ọ na anyị wetara 50 million ka m na-agwago n'abalị ka a disaidi ka egbuo anyị ibu na egosiri anyị bụ ma ọ wepụtacha ya na ile egobe tata dị ihe
Biko anyị kenele unu nwa ndị vigilante ndị na-abụ maka ụmụ agụ ebe nọkọta taa isi ka anyị wagharịkwa ka isi awagharị Chineke wee were anyị wee lụọ ọlụdụ egwu n'ibu n'ụlọ anyị bụ ndị Ọka
Security and the launch of Operation Udogachi and Agune Chamber. Why not they include their operation mainly to go after this kind of madness that is happening in our homeland. I think the first caller is already calling for the program. Hello, good evening. This is BVI Channel 1. We are live on GGM Hour. Let's have your name and where you're calling us from, please.
Thank you. My name is Madura. I'm Applaud from United States. I wish you a good evening. Yeah. One name Jishik and all here, and I feel calling my brother. You are doing Jishik. Oh, so manam. Even I would not hear them and Ibanya about Calisia. When Andi Bamana no million Chilifa. Ibamana a million Elifa. I can a cuckoo. Party. While other people are talking about their race and their, it was here because everybody convert it to their own by force. Yes. Ndị na-achọkwa n'obodo ebe ahụ maka eziokwu adọrọ n'ime ha mmadụ ka anyị bụ aga na-eme mistake na-emezi so mana ihe na-ebute mbụ na Fulani a na-ekwu all over everywhere na ihe destroys ma ndị mmadụ anyị Igbo niile ofu mkpụrụ onye Fulani onwe ga-eje na ngana na Igbo onwe nke
we man agha bakwute gị Igbo and ndị Igbo ndị ọbụla na bebe gbaalụ iwe a ga-emeri agha anụ in Jesus name.
Amen.
Thank you. Ji nu anyị gbagobe anyị ga-esokwa unu bụrụ sọnụ gbagolu o nwere iwe ga-emezi unu. Okay.
Fulani na-egbusi akpụ ndị mmadụ na-akụ ugbo were mma na-eteretene ndị nọkwa na ezibe nna ha ebe chinyere ha gọvanọ na ndị otu ya egburu ha isi na ha nwa adịghị edu agwa ime ọbịa with helicopters security helicopters na-enwute ndị a ndị a Fulani abụ mmụọ ka abụ ọba bụrụ mmadụ. That's my question. Ya bụ na ndị Igbo ndị a na-ezugharị asị na politiks afọ nsị na ha ga-enebasị anya n'ụmụ ya mara ebe problem ndị Igbo dị ebe onye ọbụla ụmụ Igbo agbọfụcha everywhere ifere ada emedo ha ifere ada eme ndị agba
we man agha bakwute gị Igbo and ndị Igbo ndị ọbụla na bebe gbaalụ iwe a ga-emeri agha anụ in Jesus name.
Amen.
Thank you. Ji nu anyị gbagobe anyị ga-esokwa unu bụrụ sọnụ gbagolu o nwere iwe ga-emezi unu. Okay.
The problem has seen the Fulani back on that area. For what? A stranger back on that now. Whereas I am a governors. I went this up the elites and so on and so forth. I found Sarah where we should not. Ego ni na dia ri ya ka tin no dia just ego salary ha ego obodo ego si na anya ni Igbo be na apụta. Onwe nke bụ nke why ji abụ nke wokorota na akụrụ ya aka. Awu okorota awu ọfụma eru even 2 inches ana akụ aka omeka.
We man agha bakwute gị Igbo and ndị Igbo ndị ọbụla na bebe gbaalụ iwe a ga-emeri agha anụ in Jesus name.
Amen.
Thank you. Ji nu anyị gbagobe anyị ga-esokwa unu bụrụ sọnụ gbagolu o nwere iwe ga-emezi unu. Okay.
My brother can do my Yoruba man, also politics. One other people are, looking for better of their race and their future. One day, okay, every one of us are trying in one way or the other. Kama kabaisi ya dema. Umwibo nino no namba go tired ebe ano. Umwibo cheba ta ben na abia dozie ben na bro. This land, my brother, they are not helping out. Nothing, they are all compromised.
We man agha bakwute gị Igbo and ndị Igbo ndị ọbụla na bebe gbaalụ iwe a ga-emeri agha anụ in Jesus name.
Amen.
Thank you. Ji nu anyị gbagobe anyị ga-esokwa unu bụrụ sọnụ gbagolu o nwere iwe ga-emezi unu. Okay.
and you develop a bank a bendios. It will be your mother go. It will just car park a big, I'm going against these people in this world. My brother.
Imega identify one of the major problems. You have lamented your about the whole situation. Now, most of the things you said is in Igbo. This is not an Igbo program, but nevertheless, we accommodate every language official in this platform. Okay, but for the benefit of our global audience, so that the world can hear our voice and understand our plight in this matter, especially when it comes to ban on open grazing. Now, it's a legitimate thing to ban open grazing. It's not practicable anywhere in the world where they are doing open, and that is exactly why and how all of these things are happening.
Yes.
You understand? The kidnapping and demanding for ransom from every nook and cranny, that all the highways and bridges are now a red zone for any person, is as a result of the activities of these headers.
That's it. They are the problem of everywhere, believe me.
And why theirs is even more dangerous is because not just that they are kidnapping people and taking ransom or selling human parts, but they are also imposing serious food crisis, which is another form of war. Now,
thank you, my brother. I'm coming up there. Like what you said, when Nigerians are complaining food, prices go up, this and that. I'm wondering, these guys don't go to,
Bago ba ge sokunu bursa no bagolu. Onwere we ge mezunu.
Everybody's talking economy.
Okay.
They don't know that the same Fulanis who are uncivilized, a parasite among humans, are killing the farmers. These guys are killing the farmers that are making tomatoes, onions, curry, whatever you eat it, bro. They are the problem. They made the food to be, more expensive. They made it no other place. Because where every farmers are busy working, my brother, food will come down. If you have every money, why you don't see the food must go up. And what's the cost?
We man aga bakuto Igbo. And the Igbo only open na bebe baalo iwe aga eme. Aga emeri aga no in Jesus name. Amen. Thank you. Do you know why bago ba ge sokunu bursa no bagolu? Onwere we ge mezunu. Okay.
These guys are not human. If you don't have value of life, bro, you are no more human. You are complete beasts and useless in this life. Please, my brother, you do your best. Keep it up. Wish well to those who need good things and who want civilization, because we can't continue this way. Where's the future of the children? Where's the future of the land? That's the problem. And if you don't stop these guys, bro, everybody will crush. You guys don't just looking at politics. These are coming, this PDP, that. That's not the problem. All those riffraffs you see there with their big
Bursa no bagolu. Onwere we ge mezunu. Okay.
They're all they don't have anything to do. They are there without their strength. They are there without their command. They are just like fools. They're pulling them like a mug all over. My brother, I wish you all the best and all the audience. Everybody should get up and think more deeper about our Igbo land. Please. It's very important. That's our ancestral land. We need to keep it up.
All right. Now, what is the solution? Let's not dwell on the problem. What is your own solution to this whole thing?
Okay, my brother. If this can get to all the governors, let's start from that Igbo land.
Do you know why bago ba ge sokunu bursa no bagolu? Onwere we ge mezunu. Okay.
Everybody's saying Fulani, take them inside the bush. Get inside there. let them help us there too. That's the money from our state. They can get the helicopters, security helicopters to get inside. Don't be that. They are human. That should, help out more. Get them arrested. Do them what they are doing to other people that messed up the land. I think it will, we might get something better out of there, bro. Please. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you very much for your submission tonight. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, we are still live and we are direct on this program on GGM Hour. We're talking about good governance. What is expected of government to balance what is happening in our society. Today we are talking about the ban on open grazing following the miraculous, I'll call it miraculous, rescue of young people who were taken by Fulanis in Oka. From their experience and the account they gave, you know, they were running away from police extortion at that time when they were going back or for wherever they're coming from around that axis. So in order to avoid the police extortion from their checkpoint and blockade in Oka, they decided to take another route that is more isolated. You know, these security people, they will not go to those areas that are isolated or security insecurity prone areas. They don't go there. They only dwell in where they can easily get easy target on innocent people, extorting them. Now these guys were trying to get around. If you know and understand this area these guys were talking about when they gave that account, I'm going to replay their video for those of you who are just joining the program so that you hear it from yourself. So you hear it by yourself from these people. You know, coming from Nise or Nibu, from that axis, going towards Amobia, where they said the police used to mount there to collect money from them.
And the Libo, on the open and a big balo, you are game, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you. You know why, but I guess a good version of Bagolo. What do we do?
6 in order to avoid just those short route.
Okay.
Just take them about 2 or 3 minutes. Then you now have to go around in order to avoid these police officers that are extorting money from them and now fall into the hands of these daredevils. They took them and demand 50 million. You are demanding 50 million from a keke. These guys have no conscience. And you know what? If you pay the money, they'll say they are not at loss. They will butcher you, cut your pass, and sell. This is how bad things have become. That is why we're asking the government to step up their game, just like that code. Say that government should be for their security. It's not a rocket science. He's even talking about a helicopter. It can open and America. Bring it down to drones. Common drones, everyone can access it. Why don't you equip this security outfit that you establish? Instead of shooting sporadically in communities and harassing innocent people, which resulted to the death of a young woman in Baku. Why don't they use that same energy to go in and flush out these men? Kidnappers are dwelling in those areas. Kidnappers are operating in those isolated areas. Okay? Why don't you for are they not part of the insecurity problem we're facing? It is not only about Dibia and different pastors or trying to be the mouthpiece of the people. In as much as we are applauding the governor for the bold step taking in covering insecurity, the anti-open grazing law is most crucial because all people can this is where we are getting into the problem and the mess we are into in the Igbo land. I keep saying it. The nonchalant attitude of governors in the southeast, especially about open grazing, gave way for no state actors to rise up and say they are banning open grazing and they are enforcing it. That was how it all started. That was how PSN was established because of the failure of governors to do the needful. No state actors decided to do the needful. And from there, all the criminal elements, all the criminal things, now killing into our land in the name of anything. And boom, everywhere is impassable. Everywhere we talk about insecurity. And up to today, they are still playing hide and seek with banning of open grazing. Before now, people were saying, oh, maybe it's because the Fulani man is the president, and the Fulani president is part of the Fulani S-men. He's their, I think they call him their mentor, what do they call those ones? Their patron. Maybe that is why everybody just trying to be careful. Today, a Yoruba man is the president. What excuse do we have? Even the Yoruba people have set up their own regional security outfit, and have clearly stated and banned it. Banned open grazing in their own land. And this is Amotekun to enforce it. Even at that, they are still facing the same challenge to some extent, but they have reduced the threat to a very great minimum level. Why is our governors? Why is it that our governors playing that kind of dangerous politics with the life of our people? So, I thank God for these young people and the vigilantes that went after them and they were able to rescue them from the Fulani S-men who were busy in our own land, ravaging and destroying farmland, killing people. People can no longer go to their farms to cultivate. Very, very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So we are beginning to say that if this continues like this unabated, only God knows. Only God knows. From east to west, from north to south, even the food sector of Nigeria is suffering it. It is a big war against the Nigerian people. This open grazing is a war against Nigerian people. Particularly the Igbos. Because we cannot encourage anyone to go to the farm. We always say, oh, we can cultivate. We have fertile land, Can you go inside and cultivate anything with this kind of activities happening in our land? That's why we need the government to step up their game. We need them to be at the top of their game in ending this thing so that we have a better, safer society. Like I said earlier, we appreciate the government of Anambra State for the effort he's putting on ground already. But this very area is the most crucial. There is no way you can fight insecurity without ending open grazing. It's not possible. So please look into it and do the needful. Let the men of our chamber use their strength into all the community first. Commit and get rid of every open grazing happening. In our people land, our natural law, our custom tradition for this is even an abomination to allow your livestock to go on someone's farmland to graze. You don't graze on people's farmland. It's an abomination. If that is done, you pay serious consequences over it. You are going to pay a very big price for it. If not, even getting a complete banishment from the community. But today, it's as if to say we have no law, we have no people, we have no government. This got to stop, and that is what we are saying on this program. Let us quickly refresh back on the experience of these young pastors for the sake of those who are just joining on the program. We'll come back, we take the commentaries if there are none, we end the program abruptly. Let's get back to that, and those who have just seen what we're talking about. I'll be right back. Hello, good evening. This is BVI Channel 1. You are live on GGM Hour. Let's have your name and where you're calling us from, please.
I'm from Enugu State. I'm calling from Italy.
You're calling from?
Italy.
Okay, go ahead.
Because my brother, my brother, thank you so much. God bless you for your good work.
Thank you very much for your submission. All right, that is it from our brother calling from Italy. Let us refresh back on that video we were playing before the call came in. We'll take a call once it comes in. We'll take a call because that is the primary reason why we are doing our live broadcast. Okay, we are doing our live broadcast to give people a voice to let them have a say in what is happening on this program. Because for us, we've said even there's something that we've not talked about. There's something we've not advocated for on this platform. We always have our say. Okay, but the people must also have their say and their voice being heard. That is why we're doing a live broadcast. So if that is not the case, let's put it, put up the efforts and the resources to go live. The reason for live broadcast is for the people to be involved in voicing out the opinion with issues that concerns them. So let us slide back quickly on that, then we'll come back and we'll wait for more calls and reactions. I think there's a mix up there. Maybe we can skip that for now. Okay, so that we'll take some of the commentaries while we try to sort that out to bring back the video. We have Pedro Isaac. We thank you very much for your submission and your encouragement. These words of encouragement really inspires us to do more. Thank you very much. He said, "Good evening, my brother. God bless you for your good work." His name is Paul Isaac from Angola. We have also Biafra 14 and watching. Okay, thank you very much for your commentaries. And also, let's quickly check our Facebook for those of us who are watching from Facebook. The commentaries, if we have any, and as well, take a look at their own opinion if we have some of them watching from the Facebook. I'm very sorry that we are having a kind of lagging on the network. The network is lagging somehow. Sometimes these things happen. I understand that there are things that are really, really trying to frustrate this voice from echoing out. Sometimes our signals are jammed. Sometimes, it will be a general problem of network. Nigeria will happen. But definitely, it will not take our resolve and determination to give you a voice. They can stop that. Okay? So, while we are on it, I hope the video is set. You can bring it on so that it's not on. All right, if that is the case, then we're very sorry that this week